Good evening, everybody. We're just out riding around today. Trying not to step in this mud. And I wasn't aiming to, but it just happened. I ran across a place that I used to go to. It's as you can see, there's water here. But anyway, okay. My brain's going over here, drifting off by itself. I want to take you, since I was in the area, I want to take you to a spot to where it all started. To where my full-time RV life, living on the road, where it all started years ago. You can probably hear some water in the background. I don't know, it's pretty loud. But anyway, this is where it all started for me. This is where I spent my very first night on the road. Which is right here. Well, not right here, but kind of behind you. It was very surreal. I don't know. Well, here, let me turn around and let you look at it. I'm trying to talk and look at all this at the same time. Couldn't do it, but yeah, it was an experience for me. I knew something new. This is a highway right here above us. This place is very beautiful. See the waterfall up there. It's not really a waterfall. It's an overflow spillway for a lake. But I stayed right here. You pull in off the highway right there. People fish here and do whatever. But I turned, I backed in, come right down through here. Of course, at that particular time, the water was really low. This is dry. I backed in right here and stayed under this bridge. But this is where it all started for me years ago. I really don't even know how long I've been doing this now. Quite a few years. Time's gone by fast. Yeah, this is where it all started for me. Spent my very first night here. And it wasn't scary or, you know, I didn't feel like I was in danger or nothing like that. It was just like most people, it was all the what ifs, all the unknowns. You know, what if my RV breaks down, or you know, get stuck out here, and what am I going to do? You know, all them old scary thoughts everybody has when they first do it. Whew. And I'm cold too. I know it looks sunny and beautiful out here, but well, last time I looked, it was 36 degrees. I think the temperatures came up a little bit because the sun's rose. But being here by this water, it's very cold. I should have got a jacket or sweater on, but anywho, got completely off track again, didn't I? This is very pretty here. I'm happy to see it clean. I'm glad it's not trashed. Like cans and food wrappers and all that everywhere. You can actually get across it. You can either go up in the grass and get on that rock right there. I'm not going to do it today, but you can't see it, but there's small rocks in the water you can hop across and get on there. I'm not going to do it because I don't feel like getting wet today. This here is where it all started for me. Like everybody else, when they first started, I was new. I didn't know, you know, good places to park, and I knew I didn't want to do a Walmart or a truck stop or, you know, things like that. I wanted to get out. I didn't know about all the free apps, you know, like freecampsite.net and everything. You know, I was just starting. I didn't know about all that stuff. And when I started doing this, it wasn't what you call the cool or popular thing to do. I mean, everybody's doing it now. And when I started, there was already people, you know, doing it, but, you know, you just didn't really hear about it. I mean, people's been doing this since the 70s. Well, they've been doing it since the 1800s or earlier, you know, gypsies and all that. But I'm talking about now it's just a fad. It's a cool thing to do, you know. live in a van or live in an RV, tiny house, all that old. It's just, you know, that actually a lot of people's ruined it for us. They're just, well, I'm not gonna get into that. From the time I started to now, I've seen so many rules and regulations, so to speak, pop up because people just abuse, you know, some of the free stuff we had. They abused it, and you know, it's been taken away from us. But that's another story. Ooh, smell like fish around here. There's a huge lake on the other side of this wall or berm or whatever you want to call it. And this is a spillway for it. I just call it a waterfall. But anywho, there's another spot I want to go to. Because like I said, I was new. I didn't know where to go, you know, how to find places and all that. So I would use this one about once a week, and then I found another spot, and I'm gonna take you over there. It's probably about an hour from where I'm at right now, 45 minutes, something like that. We're gonna run over and look at it. So I'm gonna pause this, make that drive, and then I'll bring you back when we get there. Alright, we made it to our next location. We'll try to walk over here without falling in. It's probably going to be hard to hear me because that water is so loud. Pretty neat. See some fishermen out there. Alright, I got back in the car because that water is so loud. There's no way you could probably hear me anyway. But we're going to go over to the other side. This used to be an old dam. Now it's just like a spillway. The water just comes over it. But over here on the other side is like a park. If I can get out here, if I'm getting hit, we're gonna go check it out. It's just not very far, just right around the curve here. I probably could have walked over there, but very pretty area. But this is another spot I used to boondock at, or whatever you want to call it, camp at, or whatever. I don't use the term stealth camping. There is no such thing as stealth camping. A lot of people disagree with me, but anywho, let's see. I think I got to turn right here. Yeah, very open. Yeah, I think this is a little park right here. How do you get in there though? Oh, right here in front of me. You ain't got to pay a lot, folks. You just got to pay attention. This is called Rochester Dam. We're in Rochester, Kentucky. Try to give you a little look at it here. If you look straight ahead, if I can get my big old finger in the way, right there's the old lock wall of the dam, and right there, that's that spillway we was just looking at. You just can't see it from this side. Anywho, oh, looks like they got a sign up, no overnight camping. Somebody probably been living down here. Anyway, we're gonna take a little ride through the town of Rochester. But this is one of my other spots. I mean, looks like you can't do it now. Somebody's probably moved in down here and abused it and they took it away. But anyway, this is one of my other spots I used to hang out at. well, I shouldn't say hang out. I would come down here late in the afternoon and then get up early in the morning and leave. But now we're going through the big city of Rochester. I'm gonna mess this camera a little bit. It's gonna get all shaky because I'm gonna turn you around some. Oh, there we go. That should be better. You're still looking at my windshield wiper, but that's all right. This looks like it's the park. Now, I've never been this. Whenever I started traveling and everything, this little park wasn't here. This is all new to me. Rochester Ferry. That's where I want to go. Pretty neat. Green River Bank. Some old buildings. This is an old town. There's nothing here. It's just a community now. As far as what I mean by that is people just live here. There's no stores or anything of that nature. Ferry. We're not going to get on the ferry. I just want to go down here and look at it. It's a pretty neat looking house. To your right there, if you can see it. Well, it's not in view, is it? I don't want to take the ferry, so. Share the road. What is this? This one, I don't think this was here either when I was hanging around the area. Just drive down through here a little bit, check it out. I don't really know what this is. Well, obviously it's a road. We know that, but I just don't remember. We got to meet a car here. I thought I saw a dog. I don't know where it went. I really don't know if this is a residential road or just no country back road or what. I guess we're gonna find out together. I guess it just runs along the water, what it looks like, because the water's over to our left. You can't really see it, but I can see through the trees there. I think that's what this is. There's no back road that runs along the river here. This road doesn't look new. Oh, that field's flooded. Yeah, this road doesn't look new. Looks like it's been here quite a long time. I guess I just never went down it or noticed it being here or whatever. I'm seeing a lot of cool little hangout spots. Not saying you could camp back here, but I mean, just hang out, you know, during the day by the water or something. I'm not seeing no trespassing or private property or anything like that. Now to our right is obviously private property. That's a farmer's field, but I'm up to our left over here, which again, you can't see the water, but literally right there on the other side of this tree is the river. It's just not showing up on the camera. I could probably throw a rock out my window and hit the water. It's just right there. be a good road to ride on a motorcycle, just cruising, not trying to get nowhere fast, just cruise down it. Here's a little wide spot in the road, probably access to the water, probably. Yeah. Another little back road, I don't know where that goes. There's the river. It's been beside us the whole time, you just couldn't really see it. Alright. But I think I'm going to end this video right here. I just happen to be in the general area, so I thought, you know, I'd show you where it all started. What is that laying in the road? I'll look at that in a minute. I see something in the mirror laying in the road, but yeah, it's been, I don't know how many years ago I started doing this. It's been a long time. I really don't know. It's been way more than 5 years. I really can't even remember, to be honest. But anyway, it all started, the first place I showed you, that little spillway, that was my very first night living on the road. That's where I stayed my first night. It was an experience. It's one I'll never forget. And then, you know, this is some of my, now not where we're sitting right now, but the spillway I just showed you, that was another spot I would hang out. Because like I said, I was just starting out and I didn't really know so much about how finding places and all these apps we got now and all that stuff. You know, Overlander and freecampsites.net, and I don't know, there's 4 or 5 that I use now. And actually now that I've been out here as long as I have, I really don't even need the apps. I've learned how to find spots, you know, what kind of spots you can use, like boat ramps, you know, stuff like that. After you've been out here a while, it just becomes natural. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I wanted it to be real short and quick, just to kind of show you, you know, where this old crazy life started. As always, I've drug it out a long time. But anyway, just want to say hello to my friends and family. Hope everyone's having a good day, a good week, good night, good morning, whenever you're watching this. Get out there and enjoy life. Doesn't mean you guys sell everything you have and jump in your car and start living in truck stops. I'm not saying that. Just nothing else. Just go to the city park in your town. Just get out. Don't sit on that couch all day and watch life go by, because it goes by quick. Really goes by fast. But anywho, I believe this is it, and I want to say hello to all my friends and subscribers and families and people I've met along the way. And you know, till I see you next time, God bless you.